Good morning. All right. It is super early. I got these cute little teeny tiny. I don't know which terrible how teeny tiny they are. Oh, also, I figured out what the rack is. Charite? Is that how I'm Charite? I finally found it. So pretty. It's like not focusing. Hello. Whatever. Is that what it was doing when I was like, what's this rock, guys? It's just like purple blur. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Anyways, it's been a whole minute. Good morning. Happy May 25th. I really did that. I think these cards are of high quality. Thank you. It's part of the Modern series. Oh, it doesn't even say on the cover. It's the Luna Soul Tarot. Darren Schill and Kay Medaglia, founders of Luminal 11. I like this deck. The only thing I kind of don't like is like I wish that the backs were the same up and down, but I'm okay with like not having reversals in a deck. It's fine. I guess it doesn't matter if you can tell if it's upside down because you can't even see the actual card. There's just this young, new energy in the air. This renewal of like passion and drive. This like thirst to get out there. And I really love that. At the bottom of the deck, yeah. It's chasing that Sunny Pentacle cards that is 10 of discs. Big, expansive, full circle is super the vibe. Okay, so what are we embodying or celebrating today? Everybody. Structure, logic, and discipline. We're getting back to it. And you know what? That's fair. I don't know why my cycles keep hitting on the full moon. Like they're literally showing up late to hit full moon every month. So I'm surviving my monthly slow death simulation. And so is everybody else. Woo! And this makes sense because I slipped up on this. So this is the vibe for me too. Is it for you? Did this full moon make you slip up on your structure, logic, and discipline? I love that he's so fiery, and then you know the Page of Wands came out adding this like playfulness to it. I like that. What are we avoiding or healing today? Oof. Aww. I think we're healing our King of Wands. I think we're healing our confidence. I think we're healing our drive, our ambition, our ability to kind of satellite out inspiration to others, propelling them forward. It's yeah, it's like go and get it, and then you're gonna feel good, right? And then that cheering is just gonna come through so much more genuine. because, oh my gosh, yeah, with that full moon and it being all about insecurities there for a hot second, or not insecurities, maybe like personal blocks. It was just like you're realizing how you could just be doing so much better. And then you gotta like forgive yourself, accept it, like let it go, and make the game plan to move on. Yeah, I'm sitting there like, you guys go, you guys go, yeah, you got this. And there is like, I was like half also trying to convince myself. Oh, you got this though, yes. Getting some, accomplishing, making progress is going to make you heal your fire energy the way that you can assert it. Um, we've got insecurities at the bottom of the deck in a vice like fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like something like your kryptonite, okay? Was a bit there holding you down, and it's an illusion. It's a trick. It's not real. It doesn't have to be real. It doesn't have to hold you down. You can break the chains. That's you. Okay? That is Saya. And I love that. So, is there... I kind of feel like switching decks just because these cards are so cute and mini. Like, look at the backs. Oh, it's another deck that doesn't look the same upside down. That's okay. I think it's so cute. Okay. I know what else. Is there anything that could possibly, well, anything getting in the way? Ooh. Somebody has been wanting you, or you've been wanting to compare yourself to others. 5 of Wands. And this causes confusion because people were not designed to be compared to each other. We are alike enough to learn to live in harmony with each other, with love and compassion, but we are too different to compare to one another. And we're all on our own unique journeys. So don't fall into that trap. What's this other one? Balance. So it's commonly, it's like I find, at least where I am in Canada, it's just like when it looks like there's incompatible energies, there's very much so this culture of either somebody needs to submit or we avoid the problem and avoid getting those two energies together altogether. And I do see a lot of people here because of that sort of like passiveness and avoidance of confrontation common in the culture. They also do this within themselves. And it's it makes sense, right? Conflict's not comfortable. Not for most people. But especially where that's the culture, it's a lot more commonplace to like not want to stir the pot if it can like, okay, it might be an illusion that there's energies that are incompatible with each other. You very much so might be able to charismatically, confidently, and in a way that makes sense, ooh, strategically come to a win-win solution for opposing energies. If you focus on the goals and remove the personal attachment to how we reach those goals, you can usually find a third way. Because yeah, competition with each other, again, it's not real. It's not. And when it's energies within yourself, yeah, bringing opposing energies into balance is super important. I like always have to do that with a lot of fire and water in my chart. It's like sun, 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 fire, and then moon, family, relationships, partnerships, subconscious, water, 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 water. Um, so yeah, hi. I I I have to take some extra time to harmonize often. Um, you can do this too. I believe in you. Meditation really helps. Even if it's not your love and compassion and acceptance really helps. No matter what's happened, it's important to be like, well, that happened. That's where we're at. Because that's where we're at. That's where we've got to work from. And this happens. That's life. Being accepting in that fashion, in a way that's like, it's it's not ideal and we do need to fix it, but we're not going to like beat on each other or beat on ourselves because that's the way it is, because that's not constructive, right? So it's, yeah, it's harmonizing energies in a way that does work. um it's bringing enough water in to be sensitive, but it is also being detached from emotional turmoil because that aspect doesn't make sense. And that doesn't go to say that bad feelings should be ignored, right? Because that's also not really balancing. It's so important to work through emotions when you have a good chunk of time where you know you're not going to be interrupted, right? Like this is part of, like it should be part of like a good self-care routine where you can just sit there and put on frequencies from YouTube and like breathe and do affirmations if you want until you're clear enough to sort of like approach the difficult feelings and the situations that you're having those feelings around, right? And that should be as much as you can on your own time. Because every feeling has their purpose, has its purpose, right? Like anger is there for when people are invading your boundaries. It is right to be angry and be like, no, not okay, stop. Like, mm-mm. Every single feeling has a purpose. But when that purpose isn't there, sometimes for many, many complex reasons, we'll automatically respond with a feeling that isn't really what it's for. And when that's the instinct, right? It is important to accept it, but try to just like deal with that later and have this way of responding in the moment. That seems right to me. Anyways, what do we get here if we follow through? What's on the other side of all this work? Mama, sunny days. The sunniest card in the deck, okay? You just fucking win. All right. You did you that this is like honestly some of the hardest work you can do. You know, this is huge energies. This is you're obviously a powerful person amongst powerful people having differences, or you have a lot of very powerful energies, or slash and maybe too a lot of very powerful energies within you that you're trying to balance. And with greater power comes greater responsibility, right? Of course it would take more care and effort, but it is rewarding. It will be more rewarding than you can imagine or expect, and I am so happy for you. Happy or whenever you find this, I guess the time is right, right? Like this is technically a portal into this energy, so You just time traveled to May 25th to the energies in the world for this lesson. The energies in the world? That's so dramatic. It's like the energies I'm picking up on right now. How about that? The universe just spoke to me, guys. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's definitely crazy later time of the month. Okay, we are a little dramatic right now. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Have a good day.